We're going to start division. Just so you know, as you label your notebook, if you could do multiplication the last 2 days, this will probably be the first time that you're going to be successful in division because it's really not that complicated. So a student is saving up money to buy a new bike that costs $161. So we know the bike total is $161. The student earns $7 an hour. How long will the student need to work to save up enough money? So we have a $161 bike, and we're trying to see how many hours he needs to work to earn $7. So, first thing that we have to do here, a really good strategy, especially if you're not great with your multiplication facts, is list your sevens off to the side. So 7 times 1 is 7, times 2 is 14, times 3 is 21, times 4 is 24, times 5 is 35. And I like to put my 1 through 5s in one column, and then 6 through 9 over here, just in case I need them. And I'm actually going to stop here at 7. If we need them, we can go further. So, 1, if you have $1 to split with 7 people, you cannot do that. So we move to the next place value. If we have 16 to split with 7 people, we can absolutely do that. So we go over to our chart. We have 16 to give out. Well, the closest we can give out without going over is 14. And how did we get 14? Well, it's 2 groups of 7. So up top, we're going to keep track of how many groups we gave out. This was 2 groups. 7 times 2 was 14. We had 16. We gave away 14 to bring down our next place value. Now we have 21 to split with 7 people. We go over to our chart. Oh, what do we know? There's a 21 right there. Well, to get there, it was 7 times 1, 7 times 2, 7 times 3. So we multiplied 7 3 times to get there. 3 times 7 was 21. We subtract, we bring down our next place value, and you see the decimal stays right where it is. 0 can go into 7 0 times, 0 can go into 7 0 times, and our answer is 23 hours. At this point, you should pause the tape and re-watch it if anything that we just went over was confusing to you. Okay, we're going to take a look at another example, this time dividing by a 2-digit number. It says a delivery driver made a total of $148.20 making deliveries. He made 12 deliveries. How much did he earn per delivery? So for 1 delivery. First thing I'm going to do is we know we're splitting into 12. I'm going to go ahead and list some 12s that I know. 12, and if you're not sure about it, you can always add them up off to the side and go 12 plus 12, 24. But if you know your facts, it makes it a lot easier. 12 times 3 is 36, 12 times 4 is 48, 12 times 5 is 60. I'm going to go to my next column. 12 times 6 is 72. I'm going to stop there. If I need to go further, I will. So, first question you ask yourself, if I have $1, can I share it with 12 people? Absolutely not. If I have $14, can I share it with 12 people? Yeah. So I go over to my chart. I'm trying to go to 14 without going over, and it's right here, just 12. And that's 1 group. I can give everybody 1 thing. If I had 14 items, I gave out 12 of them. 2, I bring down my next place value. Now I have 28 items to split with 12 people. I go over to where I listed my multiples, and there we go. The closest I can get without going over is 24, and that's 2 groups of 12. I'm keeping track of my groups in the top. 2 times 12 is 24. I subtract. 8 minus 4 is 4. Keep my decimal where it is. I bring down my next place value, which is a 2. 42 split into 12. Oh, what do I know? There I go. That's the closest I can get, and that's 1, 2, 3 groups of 12, which is 36. Do some quick subtraction here. Bring down my last place value. 60 split into 12. Right here, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 groups of 12. That's 60, and that finishes my problem out. So, how much money did he earn per delivery is $12.35. Again, pause the tape, go over it again, rewatch it if you need to. Okay, here's the problem for today. It says a new employee earns $176.40 working for 14 hours. How much did the employee make per hour? Pause the tape, try it. Before you get started, you're going to have to take some time and list your 14s off to the side. Here's a quick strategy for you. You know 14 times 1 is 14. If you're not sure about the next one, you can add another 14. 14 plus 14 is 28. And then I'd keep track of them over here. So it's 14